Hi, this is Kenny the Jet Smith, and you're watching 2K TV.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We come to you tonight from the shore here of the Starters of Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Howard. Then there's Harper. Then it's Johnson, and it's Sigma, and it's 7. And for Cleveland, T-Wade out there with Price. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Wilkes in at the small forward. Now here's Johnson. Passes it to Sigma. Howard with it. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
Now here's Wade. 5 on the clock, and it's Wade with the jam.
Incredible display of Dwayne Wade still having explosive athleticism.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Howard. Johnson attacking. Olajuwon with the hook. They get it back. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Wade against Harper. Wade hits the bucket. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now, here's Wade. And there's the pass to Price. Back to Wade. The 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Their offensive game plan will be impacted by the former Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, who's always patrolling the paint. Kevin, they'll try to draw him out on the perimeter and make him move his feet, but the problem is Gobert is still so big and so quick, he can still affect shots. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
And last year, not only did the Cavs fail to return to the finals, they only won 19 games.
And they won 50 games the year before without Kyrie. That's how much LeBron James meant to this franchise. He defines the word irreplaceable.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the miss by Mark Price. Here's Harper. Gobert with the block. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Bounce pass from Durant. Shot clock at 5. Johnson, the pass to Howard. Olajuwon with the hook.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Zach LaVine comes in for Mark Price. 1:56 left in the first. Harper's shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Wade, and Wade slams it in.
You can't allow Dwayne Wade to slash his way to the rim. That is where he is at his very best.
Levine against Johnson. Down low. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Wade against Harper. Double team on Wade. Here's Embiid. Again, the Cavaliers score.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Levine against Johnson. Bobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That's Collins right there. Just active hands that ignites the break.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Johnson. Pulls up, high post, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Wade with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Wade can't hit.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harper. Buries it from three-point range. Harper's got 5 points so far. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And no good in the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
They got Levine. John Collins is out there with Simmons. And there's Embiid. And it's Wade in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Well, we hear this all the time. Good defense beats good offense. Do you think that's true?
I don't know how defense scores. So, in today's game, seeing the juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly, as some of the best offensive teams, not only in the last 5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically, but certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense because that is something you can control.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Several teams changing it up here. Johnson against Simmons. They double team Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's Embiid. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. This is it to Weber. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Levine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the shot goes down.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Simmons after Magic Johnson's bucket. Embiid with it, kicks it to Levine. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Boy, just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
For the Cavaliers, Olajuwon's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Price in for Levine. Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Price looking it over. Makes it off the glass. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Johnson double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals they just ball here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Ashburn, the pass to Sigma. Kicks to Allen. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Pass to Johnson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Price. Tries it from 9. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Timeout called the Nets.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant dishes to Harper. Back to Durant. Here's Howard. Gobert with the defensive effort. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping teams from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he makes the first. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Allen. And it's tied up with that one.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Now here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Stolen by Wade. Out to Price. Wide open look. Rebound, Brooklyn. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Johnson, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Wade. Here's the dish to Olajuwon. Wade passes to Price. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland moving it around. And Gobert kicks to Wade. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Durant launches from deep. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach him.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny DeJohnson. Let's talk. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game for Magic Johnson in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Magic Johnson is out there with Harper. Then there's Howard. And it's Durant. And it's Sigma in at the center, locking down the middle.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Elijah drawn the double team. Wilkes. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? Can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
I don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size and with his stride than Giannis. I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, with people coming into the lane and using that length. Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard.
Both ends of the floor, I totally agree. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard, and he has that kind of room to soar. He's going to finish alley-oops with style.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
However, look now for Cleveland. Embiid, he's checked in for Elijah. Collins comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Levine subbed in for Mark Price. Weber, he's checked in for the Nets. Here's Wilkes, defended by Durant. Levine can't hit.
1 of 5 here, Kevin, to start the half. Their offense looks like it's shrinking right now.
Here's Johnson. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. Here's Wilkes, defended by Durant. Wilkes, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Wade outside, looking to end the run, and it's Wade with the jam.
And even though Dwayne Wade is a little older now, it does not stop him from giving up like that. Sick jam.
It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. And Simmons, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Nets making a change here. Sigma the pass to Johnson. To the middle. And Weber throws it down.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wade outside. Sweet little quarter. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater. In a coaching hire by the Cavaliers that caught most off guard. John Beeline had led the Michigan Wolverines for 12 seasons, their all-time leader in coaching wins.
Well, there was also talk the year prior about John Beeline joining the Detroit Pistons organization, so finally making the jump to the NBA, where it's a much different challenge. It's going to be very interesting to see how it is that Coach Beeline implements a lot of his offensive schemes that were so successful in college.
Shoots a fader. That's Wade again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Brooklyn shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Cavaliers making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wade against Harper. And the basket by Wade. Wade's got 17.
And shame on you if you forget how good Dwayne Wade is at handling the basketball. He took the defense to school without him.
To the paint. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Left side, Levine. And the jump by Levine.
Terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Harper against Wade. Here's Harper. He's got 9. Takes a 3.
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pinned 3 more on.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Dwayne Wade. Rudy Gobert is out there with Elijah. Then there's Price, and it's Simmons in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Gobert. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Wade against Harper. To the inside. Here's Gilmore. That one goes. Count it. Gilmore's got his first basket of the night.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
The pass to Gobert. Back to Wade. Kicks it to Price. On deep. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do is stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Johnson outside. Shoots over Price. Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be a Hakeem Olajuwon.
I mean, you see the shoulders there, right, Kevin? You got to respect the strength that he has on the inside. The D has no choice but to foul him when he's in that deep.
And both free throws good for Howard.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Passed away. Back to Price. Pass to Gobert. Here's Wilkes. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Wade, no good. Johnson against Gobert. Now Johnson. Outside Harper. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Price. Let's keep it alive. Harper kicks to Johnson. Right side, Kevin Durant. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Wade against Harper. Now the pass to Olajuwon. Here's Wilkes. Offline with his 3.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Howard against Gobert. And the officials call traveling violation. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Cavaliers trail by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Johnson.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Inside, it's blocked. Here's Gilmore. From down in the low post, it goes. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen against Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
First one falls for Wade. He's checked in for Mark Price. so Levine nails both of them. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Levine against Thornton. Pass to Granger. Here's Gilmore. Passes to Blossingen. Kicks it to Thornton. 6 to shoot. Blossingen the pass to Thornton. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's intercepted. Granger outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.